Hello everyone, it is phrasmotica here and welcome back to Feed the Beast. Now, in the last episode we did some interesting stuff and I actually jumped into one of my quarries that I was running and I found this piece of iridium ore which, as I've told you before, is extremely rare, and I'm glad my quarry didn't mine it, before I had the chance to pick it up, because I definitely didn't want it to mine it, because my little rock cutter over here, if you can grab one of these iridium ore with silk touch, you can actually put it through an ore processing unit and get a lot more out of it. But enough of that, let's get on to what we're going to do this episode. We are going to be exploring a mod called Mystcraft, and Mystcraft is based on all the stuff that you see right here. Now, these linking books that I have right here, which go to the Twilight Forest and the Nether, they are part of Mystcraft. Linking books are from the Mystcraft mod, but what we're going to explore today is a little bit more advanced Mystcraft, and is really what the mod is about. Now, Mystcraft is a mod about creating your own kind of dimension and tailoring it to how you want by making these things called descriptive books, by compiling pages which house different attributes of a world together using these tools right here. This is the writing desk and this is the bookbinder. Now, the writing desk is fairly simple to make. If I just bring it up here, not enough items, you just need 5 wooden planks, a feather and a glass bottle. Very, very simple to make indeed. And that is a 2-block structure which is placed one block right where you place it and then one behind that. So that is a 2-block structure. And then this bookbinder is also relatively simple to make. All you need is 5 wooden planks and 3 iron ingots across the top. Now, before you get started with Mystcraft, you're going to need a good supply of paper, books and leather. And also some ink would be good as well. So I've got a farm going for it actually, using Mine Factory Reloaded. I did the farms up a little bit, gave them a nice little stone wall or stone brick finish. These blocks right here are actually walls, which kind of act as fences, but I think they look nicer than fences because of how these little columns pop up whenever you get to the end of it or whenever there's a junction. I like that a lot, and I've got these white inverted lights lighting the place up. So I've got cacti and I've got sugarcane growing, plenty of that. Sugarcane is of course where I'm going to get my paper from, and then I'll get my leather from my cow farm, which is off in the distance right up there. And ink, well, I just go and kill squids for that, because actually I'm not sure how to make a good squid farm, but I might give it a go at some point in the future. But anyway, Mystcraft. Like I said, the first thing you're going to need to make is that writing desk. So, like I said, in fact, if I just isolate the Mystcraft mod, that'll probably be a bit easier. Just like that. Like I said, the writing desk, very simple. Where's it gone? Where is it? Have I missed it? But there it is. No, it just hasn't got a 3D kind of model for its icon. That's interesting. Okay, so like I said, 5 wood planks, glass bottle, feather. Easy, done, dusted. So the writing desk you can use to rename books that you make. So you can rename linking books, you can rename these things called descriptive books, which actually make the world and how it's generated. Or you can get these things called notebooks. And notebooks, I believe, are very, very simple to make, even easier than the other stuff. It's just 3 leather in a V shape like this. And notebooks can house these things called pages, which, as I mentioned before, house all of the attributes of the Mystcraft world that you're making. Now, I'm probably going to refer to these Mystcraft worlds as ages from now on, because that's how they're named when you first make the descriptive book for each age. So this one that I made right here is called Age 8. That's because it was the 8th age that I made. Or maybe not, because it wasn't the 8th age that I made. And this one right here is called the Quarry Age. We'll get onto why it's called the Quarry Age in a second. But the way that we're going to want to make a place where we can get these pages to make these kind of ages that we want is we're going to need to make a basic descriptive book. And to make that, we're going to need this bookbinder right here, a piece of leather and a bunch of paper. So I've got 76,000 leather, which is plenty. I've got some paper right here. I'll take 10 paper actually, because I think 10 paper is absolutely plenty for what we're going to be doing. So let's go into the bookbinder. To make this first basic descriptive book, you're going to need to put the leather here and then drop the paper in like that, and that will make this descriptive book. 1286. Let's call it what should we call it? I really don't know what we should call it. Let's just call it Test Descriptive Book. Oh, that's brilliant. How about just test age? Why not? Test age. Okay. So this descriptive book does it have test age on it? Yeah, of test age. So this test age, we can access it by right-clicking with it and clicking on this kind of portal area right here, or we can use these things that we put the linking books on, which are, of course, bookshelves. They're not bookshelves, book stands. I keep on calling them bookshelves for some reason. Alright, let's just put the test age down. Let's put it down here, just out of the way, because of course it is a test. And let's teleport to the test age, and the Vadra is now called Super Vag. Kill me. Okay, so let's go to test age. That was an extremely bad idea, because I did not make a linking book for the overworld. Okay, so I'm just going to go back to the overworld quickly by using this command, tpx0. Get back to the overworld, because if you do go into a Mystcraft age and you don't make a linking book for the overworld, you'll get stuck there. And I really need that cheat to get back, otherwise the game would have, well, the series would have indefinitely ended because I wouldn't have been able to get back. Okay, so I forgot about the fact that you need to make a linking book to the overworld in order to get back from the Mystcraft age. So let's grab another book stand and let's make another linking book, because I have plenty of books. Let's just have it right here, right in front of the test age thingy. Here's our overworld linking book, and we're going to take this into the test stage again, and we're going to whack this down at the start, just like that, so we can get back to the overworld anytime we want. Now, it looks like this age that we've stumbled across is pretty barren, if I'm honest. Let's just put a start waypoint here so that I know where I need to go to get out. But yeah, this is pretty crap, if I'm honest. Yeah, so, oh, good God, that's a lot of mobs. I don't want to be going over there. Okay, so what you're going to be looking out for in these Mystcraft ages that you make with these descriptive books is this thing called an abandoned library. And an abandoned library, if you zoom in on your map right here, it's not that grey square at the bottom of the map down there. That's the spawn point. But what we're going to be looking for are grey squares on the map, which are these abandoned libraries. Now, it's a good thing to do is to zoom right the way out, and I believe that's one down in the bottom left, if you can see where I'm pointing. Yep, that one right there that's just appearing. That right there is an abandoned library, and inside there'll be mobs, and there'll also be pages with specific attributes of various stuff. And there are skeletons on top, so I'm going to take them out with... Oh, crap. Ah, blah, 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 blah. Die. Why can't I... There we go. Alright, you're dead. There's a creeper down there. There is a creeper in the library. La 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 la. Come out, creeper. Get out. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to do this the hard way because I have my freaking Vadra. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, creeper. You just blow up. Go on, creeper. Creeper, you're dead. And where's the other skeleton? Oh, there he is. Whoosh. Okay, so this is what an abandoned library looks like from the top down, and it's only from the top down because I made it that way, because I busted my way through with a Vadra. You can go in through the entrance, but mobs will probably swarm you if you do, and that can get a bit annoying. But here we are. This is the abandoned library. Now these things right here are called lecterns. They're another way of storing books and storing pages from Mystcraft if you so choose, but I just prefer the bookshelves because they look a bit nicer. But let's see, what page is this? Plains biome. So if we put this page in our own custom descriptive book, the age that we make will have a plains biome in it. What about this one? Ravines. If we put that in the descriptive book, it'll have ravines in it. Now, there are 5 lecterns here, and only 2 of them had pages in it, so I'm kind of annoyed. But in one of the front corners of each abandoned library, there will be a chest, just like this, with some extra pages in it. Cloud color. You can modify the cloud color of the age. Lava lakes, it spawns lava lakes on the surface. Sky color, you can modify the sky color. Nether brick, there'll be nether brick spawning there. Starfisher, oh, that's a very rare one actually. Starfisher means that even if you do forget to bring a linking book, there will be a place which you can actually jump into, called a Starfisher, which will get you back to the overworld. That is a very rare one actually. And blue, so if we wanted our sky color or our cloud color to change, we could set it to blue. Okay, so that is all of the that's all the stuff that's in here. So the next thing we need to do is we need to find another library. And the idea is basically just to fly around and find loads of libraries and collect loads of pages, and once you've got enough pages and you're satisfied with how many pages you have, then it's to create your own custom descriptive book and make your custom age. So I'm going to cut back to when I have done that. Alright then, so here we are after my long Mystcraft Age adventure. I've got a notebook right here which has all of these test age pages in it. So all the stuff that you saw me get, and then a bunch of other stuff, because, you know, why not? So I've got stuff like black for changing colour of stuff, cave world, so I spawn in something like the nether, where we're all enclosed in this gigantic cave. This thing called clear modifiers, which is important if you make a mistake. Always put that in a test world if you can. Single biome, that's going to be interesting. That means I'll be able to make the world have only one biome in it. North, I'm not sure what north does. Standard terrain. Zero length, that's the most important one for if you want it to be like eternally day or eternally night or whatever like that. So, what do we do with these pages? Well, if we want to make our own custom world, what we have to do is we have to go into this bookbinder, get another piece of leather actually. Oh, that's perfect. I can just grab some out of the storage monitor, put one in there, and then we can whack some of the pages that we got from the notebook into here and then make the descriptive book. Now, there were so many different ones in there that this is probably going to end up being a really, really shite world. So I'm not going to do that. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to... okay, how do I... oh god, am I going to have to... has that done it? So what's in the notebook? Have they all disappeared into the bookbinder? They have, okay. Right, this is going to take a while to take everything out of here, so... oh dear. Can I take this out and... what happens if I break it? Will that be quicker? Yes, okay. Right, so I'm going to put all these pages back into the book, just like this. Plains biome, like that, and that, and that, and that. And let's whack all of the stuff back into here. I'll see you when I've done this. Alright, so after that calamity right there, like I said, you put some leather in there, you put the pages that you want in your book in this slot, either by clicking on it with the notebook, which has those pages in it, or individually putting the pages on. Take your descriptive book, and that descriptive book will link to an age with those features. Now, the reason that I wanted to do this is, well, you saw the Quarry Age thing earlier, I want to create a custom Mystcraft age for my quarrying, because I am sick and tired of giving up lovely space in this here landscape just for the quarries. If you look over the edge here, I've completely ruined everywhere by digging it. I mean, it looks nice because it's in, like, you know, perfectly aligned quadrants and all that, but I really didn't like the fact that I'd done one here before, so I actually used a filler and I filled up with dirt right the way down to the ocean floor, this area right here, so that I could actually use it. So I'm going to create a custom Mystcraft age for quarrying. Lovely. So the features that I put into it, I've actually got a backup of it over here in the writing desk, this Quarry Age backup right here. So the things that are going to be in the Quarry Age is going to be a plains biome, so nothing too wacky. A single biome, so it'll be plains for the entire world. Bright lighting, so I can see everywhere really, no need for torches or anything like that to keep mobs away. It's going to be flat, very, very nice for quarrying. No weather, so I don't have to worry about rain or thunderstorms or anything like that. It's going to be noon, and I've got 0 length on, which means it'll always be noon. Normal sun, because you have to have pages in that define how the stars and the moon and everything around us is just composed of stuff from old destroyed stars which have gone supernova. If you know who I'm talking about, yes. So normal sun, normal moon, normal stars, you've got to have all those in. I'm going to go for blue sky colour and white cloud colour, just because I tried this before without those cloud colour and sky colour modifiers. It really didn't like it. And then I've got clear modifiers just in case anything goes wrong. But nothing went wrong. I've got 2 of these. I've got an exact duplicate here on Quarry Age. So we're going to go to the Quarry Age and we're going to set up our quarry. But before we do that, I'm going to put the notebook over here, back in the Deployed Energestics system, and we're going to take our quarry with us because we don't have it right now. Now, the way that I set up the quarry, you might not have seen it since I did all of my stuff, but I have a redstone energy cell, just like that. I'm actually going to change this one so that it outputs 30 Minecraft joules per tick, because after 30 Minecraft joules per tick, I find that quarries basically it ends up giving you diminishing returns, and so supposedly 30 Minecraft joules per tick is a good speed for it to dig at. a good power supply that gives it a good speed to dig at, should I say. We're also going to need our power converters. So let's get our Mystcraft producer, just like that. Let's get our energy bridge. Always need that for power converters. Our steam consumer. So we've got loads of consumers. And a liquid tesseract, of course. Now the reason that I have the redstone energy cell there is kind of as a buffer, so that if anything does go wrong with these guys, I've always got some spare just in case. I'm going to need some liquid ducts actually, so I'll bring these with me as well. Okay, I think I already brought a linking book with me here. If I didn't, curse me, but you know what, I'm going to make one. Just in case, and I found some enchanted books while I was looking around somewhere, I can't quite remember where, but I did find some enchanted books, so that's nice. Yeah, let's make it. Why not? Just in case, like, and let's take our last book stand with us, because I am so paranoid of the fact that I forgot to do some shit over here in Quarry Age. Oh no, I did bring one. Okay, that's fine. So as you can see, we've got big trees because, well, that's the way the Titanic sinks, I guess. But as you can see, this is perfect for quarrying because it is completely flat. We've got our animals over here just doing some stuff. Right, cow? No, you're not. You're dead. So, yeah, got some sheep and some cows and stuff like that. You can see on the mini-map, all looks nice. But, yeah, this is flat. We're at level 90 if you take a look at the mini-map, which is pretty high up. So the quarries are going to get a lot of resources, which is good, but they are going to take a long, long time to get down to bedrock and all the important stuff. But that's beside the point. We're going to set up our quarry here, and I forgot to bring landmarks. So I better go get those, and I guess this will be the secondary quarry setup video. You're welcome, guys. Landmarks. Now, a good thing about this place being flat is the fact that I don't have to use the filler to clear out all the trees and such, because a quarry only goes up to 5 high, and if you don't clear out the area properly, you can have like the tops of trees just floating in midair, and it doesn't look good. I can't make 4 landmarks just in case. I guess I must have lost them somewhere last time. But okay, let's go back into the Quarry Age. Of course I can teleport here whenever I want, so it's very, very easy to get to. Now, where should we start? I'm going to say that we're going to start on a chunk boundary. So I'm going to press F4, which I set myself. You can change the key if you want to. I'm going to put these landmarks on a chunk boundary because I want to make sure that that everything was within a good amount of chunks. I want to make sure that the quarry loads only as many chunks as it needs to, because these ages do make you lag quite a bit. So the quarry can be up to 4 chunks, 4 chunks in each direction. So that is 1, 2, 3, and so that will go there. Hold on, where did I? This way. I've lost my other landmark. Where's it gone? Where's my other landmark gone? Bloody hell! What have I done? There it is. Silly me. Alright, so there, and then 1. Oh, I can't. Gotta eat. Nom 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 nom. Gotta remember to do that. That's wait, is that 1? Yeah. I always check 2, 3, and then the last one goes down here. So, hopefully, this should produce a maximum size quarry for us. This is what I've been doing back at home. In the overworld. There we go, maximum size quarry. Lovely. So those cows are going to have a fun time, but that's beside the point. Let's put the quarry down right next to this center landmark. It's going to keep 17 chunks loaded. 17 chunks is the minimum amount of chunks you'll need to keep loaded for a max-sized quarry, because, as I said, 4 chunks in each direction. If you have it maxed out like this, then that's 16 chunks. And of course, if you've got all the quarry equipment at the edge of it, that's 1 more chunk. So 17 chunks loaded. That's fine by me. Where did the thing go? Did it disappear? Okay, that's interesting. Maybe I'll have to set up those landmarks again. The little frame disappeared for some reason. So redstone energy cell is going to go here. So that means producer goes there. Bridge. Consumer. So liquid tesseract goes here. I'm going to take my quarry power. We're going to get the consumer down there, get the energy bridge, and get the BC producer, and do I need any liquid ducts? I will put them in, because, you know, getting a good through rate of steam is always nice. And I'm going to need to do that to connect them up. So, now let's see if this thing's going to do. I believe it is. Is that doing the entire thing? Maybe the, what do you call it, just disappeared. Yep, it is doing the entire thing. Okay, so this laser is working its magic. And I actually want to see how many MJ this is producing. Going through. Okay, that's producing exactly 30. Okay, that is perfect. So this thing should never run out, really. It should always stay at that level. And the quarry should go. So I don't need to worry about my quarry ruining the landscape back at home. But this laser's got to do quite a job clearing all the stuff out of it. Actually, you know what? I'm going to show you a tool that you can actually use to clear an area. I'll get rid of these chunk boundaries now. To clear an area of seeds. Sometimes it can be a bit annoying to have to punch seeds, but you can actually make a tool for that called the sickle. I don't have a pattern for it because I actually haven't made it at all, but you need a stick and then whatever material you want, so I'll just use cobble because I have a butt ton of it. Stone sickle. You can use rubies, green sapphires, blue sapphires, iron, gold, you know, all the usual kind of tool materials to make this sickle. And as I said, you use it so that you can clear out areas of seeds really quickly. Very nice indeed. Ooh, quicksilver. Lovely. Where'd that come from? From these things right here. I don't know what they are. But okay, instead of getting cinnabar, you can use these for quicksilver. Now this right here is a silverwood tree, which is not anything we really need to worry about. And the sky's blue, completely blue, in fact. The moon and the sun are up there. And yeah, it's eternally noon, there's bright lighting, so mobs pretty much won't spawn at all, so that's incredibly nice. But yeah, this is going to be where I do my quarrying from now on, because it is just so much better than ripping up the landscape where we are back at home. But in the meantime, I'm going to help the quarry by clearing out some of these seeds, because I don't see why not. Use this stone sickle. I don't even know why I'm using stone tools in the first place. Stone tools were so last year. God, I used stone tools before they were shit. Screw mainstream. Stone tools are just shit right now. That's why we have the super vagina. Anyway, this is the quarry setup. That's pretty much all I wanted to cover today. I might do some more Mystcraft Age stuff if I feel like I need another age for anything. But aside from that, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, please click the like button, favorite the video if you really want to, and subscribe to the channel for more Feed the Beast videos every single week. But yeah, again, thank you very much for watching, and until the next episode, I will see you then. Goodbye, and die cows. Death by vagina. Anyway, see you in the next episode. Okay guys, so it's not quite the end of the video yet because I forgot to mention the fact that this thing is just shitting out dirt right now because I forgot to put an item tesseract on top of the quarry, which is going to send stuff into my ME network. Okay, so instead of just, you know, like I said, shitting out all this dirt onto the landscape, it's actually going to send everything back to the ME network, and there's a bit of lag right there, but I don't care. Okay, that is the actual end of the video, so now it is complete. See you in the next episode.